This episode of Rookie Hunter is proudly brought to you by the Wild Sheep Foundation. Become a member, renew your membership, and join the Less Than One Club at wildsheepfoundation.org. And make sure to check out Sheep Fever, the official podcast of the Wild Sheep Foundation. Do your part to put and keep wild sheep on the mountain. This episode is also brought to you by Zoleo. From now until September 13th, you can save yourself $70 on a new Zoleo satellite communicator. Plus, if you activate by September 27th, you'll also get a free 6-month Gaia GPS Premium membership, an extra $25 value. Go to Zoleo.com, that's Zoleo.com, or find a certified retailer near you. Hey guys, welcome to episode 162. We got the band back together for this one. Garrett and Kelly both joined me for this episode. We covered all kinds of stuff, and to be quite honest, we did this 3 weeks ago, and I don't fully remember what we even discussed, but I do know it was a lot of fun, and we got some more music recommendations in here, and of course talk hunting, and believe it or not, I know we've been all over the place. I think we finally have a plan for September. So exciting stuff. Snowshoe hare season has finally arrived, and I've been out once. I just had a quick chance to get out. I saw some, but no luck. I'm going to get out again, and my plan is to do a little how-to, maybe inspire some of you guys to get out and try some small game stuff in the off season here. I know it varies from region to region and from province to province and territory and wherever the hell you're listening from, but I thought that would be fun to put out there, so you can expect that sometime soon. I promise there won't be a long gap like this again for a while. But anyways, let's get into it. Sit back, relax, crack a nice cold beer, and enjoy episode 162.
Still rocking the mustache, Mike.
Yeah. Didn't give me any good luck for bear hunting.
No.
Nope.
You got to keep it going. I think there's a minimum length before you start getting good luck
like
out of it.
Like a 6-month minimum or something?
Yeah, it's like you got to have like, quarter inch maybe.
Oh, like lengthwise. I thought you meant like time rocking it.
No. Like hair length.
I've never really gone longer than this. I'm kind of afraid to see what happens. Well, Garrett, happy belated birthday, you old fuck.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
40.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. 40.
Garrett, did you get out for bear hunting at all? Or?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah? How did it go?
Oh, it went good. I chased a handful of bears, lots of sows and cubs.
Right.
Seen a lot of action, a lot of game, man. It was good, man. Lots
Nice.
of bears. Nothing worth shooting, though.
Right.
Mostly fucking scrawny. You know what I mean? I'm still convinced, man, if I see a good fat one in the fall, I'll shoot it.
Right.
Yeah, we usually do,
Garrett. Spring was just fun to get out, man. And, like I said on the other podcast, man, it's just, I have a totally different appreciation for spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, fuck, I got out tons, man.
Yeah, well, you seen bear and we actually didn't see any, but we can get into that. But
Yeah.
I was just thinking like the last 3 bears that I've seen, I think were with you, Garrett, and it was in the fall whenever we hooked up for a hunt. The hunt we were going for wasn't successful, but we could have took a bear in each one of them on the first day and we chose not to. So,
And that one that you spotted, that was a nice colored bear.
yeah, that was a nice one.
Now, I guess just
Yeah.
knowledge, man. You get smarter the older you get. And
I hadn't even unpacked my truck at that point though. Like I literally got out of the truck and was shaking hands with you guys and then turned around. There was a bear up there. So it was kind of like, it was tough to just jump right into the mindset, you know?
But now we know that, man. Something hops
You
out.
got to be ready, yeah. As soon as you're
Just
in the
get
woods.
after it.
Yeah.
Jesse Zeman did throw a pull out for that spot too. I don't know, pull or whatever. He did put in a plug for these. Like that is a good spot for bears. Springtime.
Should I edit that out?
Yeah.
Or are we recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know we were recording.
No, we're good.
We're rolling.
Just keep
Don't
it
worry, I'll
rolling.
take care of that.
Oh, okay.
I'll clean it up. We talked about this on some of the last episodes here, but just cool seeing shit. I named off all of the critters we saw, and it was a pretty long list. Although we have to add a porcupine to the list from our last trip there.
Oh yeah, that's true. I never seen a porcupine in the Kootenays or Okanagan before. Just randomly walking around, and it was 20 feet away from us there.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've seen porcupine up north, like
the
Prince
one you almost
George
hit with
up.
your truck on the
Yeah.
Alaska highway.
Yeah, but yeah, never in this kind of climate. I mean, yeah, I guess they're out there. It's just weird. I've never seen one in the wild before.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, just moseying along.
Yeah, they're pretty mellow.
Yeah.
Kelly, do you want to do I talked about it a little bit on the last episode there, but didn't go too much into detail.
Our bear hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, 2 days left maybe of the season?
Yeah, it was the Friday, I think, and Sunday was the last day.
Yeah, so it was good. We had planned to get out there, and actually, like, the thing I remember most about that day was just it was a hectic one. Just life, like
you were ready
work
to
and
throw in the towel.
Yeah, it was Friday, and just everything kind of, you run out of time sometimes, and then you're trying to pack everything up. And I was planning to bring the quad up, and I just felt like I was 10 steps behind, and I got frustrated. I just texted you. I'm like, yeah, you know what, man? Like, I don't think this is gonna fly. And I knew you were going with Kelly there, so I was like, you guys go ahead. I think I'm gonna throw in the towel here. I just need to take a break. And then you sent me a text back. You're like, just simplify it and find a way to get up here because you'll appreciate that you did. And then I just jumped in the truck. I left the quad at home, met you guys, and jumped into your vehicle there.
Yeah.
Like basically at the top of the mountain where I met you guys. And by the time I saw you, I'd already felt way better just driving up on the dirt road. You know? And we basically were up there until dark, which I was surprised. Like, I think it was like 9:30 or something by the time it started getting dark. It was crazy. But yeah, long evening up there, just nice weather, hanging out. So, and we hadn't gone out quite a bit for bear this season. So yeah, it was, you're right. Sometimes you just gotta, get through that last hour of kind of throwing stuff in the truck and just get moving.
Yeah.
It's tough on a Friday sometimes. I mean, I just feel like everything you're just kind of trying to get to the finish line, there's no real break. And then to get out there on an evening is, if you haven't planned it out and kind of got your pack list pre-packed and everything, it can be a bit tough to make that transition. But got to find a way to get out there and just make it happen. Get some fresh air.
Yeah. Kind of what I was doing for bear season here was I had my pack just ready because usually it was like 2:00. I'm like, fuck it. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
I need to get out of the house, grab the cooler, grab my backpack and the dog and hit the road, which is nice.
Yeah.
It's the beauty about
feel better.
Yeah. Bear hunting is that you can there were some days where I didn't leave here till like 4:30 and you can still put in a pretty solid afternoon all the way up to like 9:30.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's too bad there isn't anything else open. Like it would be cool to do like bear hunt and have the option for grouse or something too,
Yeah.
Like I know it's just not possible in the spring, but
at least snowshoe hare or something would be fun.
Yeah. And we're kind of getting into that time now, right? Another couple of weeks.
Yeah. Is it August 1st or is it?
Mm-hmm. I'll double check while we're talking here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but I thought maybe it was the 15th, but that's always fun. Garrett, have you gone for snowshoe hare at all?
No, I haven't.
No? Do you see them around? They got to be up higher.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. It seems like you get into like those little coves of them and they're running around everywhere. Yeah. Me and a buddy were out hunting mule deer one time and he was like, I'm going to shoot a couple of these, take them home, cook them up. And he shot a couple there and I remember he had this single shot 22 and I remember I took a shot at one. He's like, you shoot one. I was like, yeah, sure. Might as well. I'll try it. And when I shot his gun there, like the gas from the gun, I don't know if gas or whatever the hell it was, but it came out the back of the gun and like just missed my eye.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
Yeah, it was fucking wild. And even I might have mentioned this before on the podcast.
I think so.
He's like, holy cow, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the hell was that? He's like, I don't know. And then he shot off a couple more rounds out of it and it didn't do it again. But
Weird.
it was like,
Like
that thing was lined
jammed?
up with my eye, would have torched my eye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never had that happen before. It was crazy. That was my rabbit hunting experience. Almost lost my freaking eye.
You get I'm not sure how the boys would feel about it, but it could be fun to get them out for that. I think Jax would be into it.
Yeah, use a different gun though.
Yeah, not your
Yeah, well, that was his gun, not mine. Yeah.
It says
the kids love it.
August 1st to April 30th,
Nice.
Region 8. Now, I just pulled up a regs page on my internet here, so double check that, everybody, if you're listening. But looks like August 1st.
Nice.
I just can't tell if it's the this year's reg page or not because I just Googled it quickly.
But, yeah, that sounds right.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Do you guys usually see them in August? Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
or is it just too freaking hot?
You
No,
gotta
we see
go.
'em.
You gotta go high.
Yeah. The
okay.
prime time always seemed to be like before 9 a.m., 9:30. So you get up there early, or like later in the evening, and they're all over the place.
Try to get up around 5,000 feet,
Yeah.
4,500 feet and up.
There's definitely, you kind of can like recognize when you reach that elevation, like it just looks like there's going to be snowshoe hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
The trees
Cool.
change. And
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And they're good. It
And
takes a
what
little
do
bit
they-
of messing
What do they
around.
taste like?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. Chicken. So
Well, it's another
Are
one
you
of
pulling
those
my leg or
small
are you being
games.
serious?
I don't know. It's more of like a leaner meat like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Low and slow's the ticket for those ones.
Nice.
If you go out, I'll tell you how to cook them. I've mentioned it on here quite a few times, but
It's another one of those small game, that would be good to take the kids out. James is getting close, so I'm already getting excited about that.
yeah, man.
I mean, yeah, I could probably bring him out this fall. Like even, I don't know if for any shots, but maybe at least for the drive,
Yeah.
So we should definitely do that. I'm pumped.
How do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
you would feel if you shot a grouse?
I think he'd be stoked.
Okay.
He literally walks around the yard pretending he's hunting with his pop gun from Cabela's, like
Nice.
strapped on his shoulder.
Nice.
And then we shoot the bow in the back too. Like I've got this little went into the bow shop here, and the owner had this what do you call it? Not a recurve, kind of like a recurve, I guess. It's like a single piece kind of kid's bow, right? But his kids used it when they were younger, so he basically just gave it to me. I think I paid him like $2 or something just for like the consideration, but and then he gave me a bunch.
$2?
Well,
Big
yeah, it
spender.
was like $10 or something. I don't know. He's just like, he basically just wanted me to take it for free.
Man, you
And,
can't get any for $2 anymore.
No, I know. So then he made us a few wooden arrows, like trad arrows and stuff.
Holy smokes.
And then, so I've got my target, obviously. And I started using the thing in the backyard a little bit, and I can puncture the target. Like the arrows will stick right in, and they're not like super sharp. Like they're wooden arrows with a tin kind of broadhead on it, like a training broadhead. And I can like thump them right in there and they'll stick. Like if you get hit with one, it'll hurt. So yeah, he's been doing that in the backyard a little bit too. I'm always like holding the bow with him just because I don't want him to like launch something over a fence or whatever. But we take like, 15, 20 foot shots with it.
Nice.
Good for him. That's
yeah,
awesome.
he loves it. He's always like, oh, can I shoot the bow now? So like in a year or two, I probably get a little, because they make kids compound bows and stuff. And then like you can go to the Fish and Game Club and do like 3D shooting and stuff, or 3D
Oh, I
shoots
love that.
and
I used
stuff.
to do that as a kid.
Yeah. Garrett and I
Yeah.
both had bows.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. Love that.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's like, I feel like as you get closer to 8, actually, Garrett, you'd know this a lot better than I would, but like, 5, I'm already seeing big jumps in like 4 to 5.
Yep.
But I would imagine when you get like 6, 7, 8, then there's even like bigger jumps, like you could get into
definitely.
here's your bow, you shoot it on your own kind of thing. And
Yeah, I guess every kid's different. They start to grasp the concept that it's a weapon and it can
Yeah.
hurt you. You try to lay down the foundation where it's like you got to be all right. Safety.
yeah, exactly.
This is how you use it, how to handle it, all that. And then you can really, like you're saying, you can really kind of see that connection where they pick it up. It's like, oh, this is a deadly weapon.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can
it
start
can be
trusting
fun.
them.
Only if I use it safely. Yeah, and you can trust them. So,
Yeah.
I mean, my kids have been, like you're saying, they've gone out with me lots, and I just drive that into them.
Yeah.
Hard.
For sure.
So, even, like now you're saying, like my oldest son, he's turning 10 this year, so he gets to write the core.
Crazy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and he's been talking about hunting bison. He wants to do that.
He wants to start big.
He wants to go big.
Do you bring him?
You
like,
need a pretty
grouse
big
and
gun
stuff?
for that, buddy. So I don't think you can handle those kind of calibers. But
Yeah.
we'll see, man.
I remember hunting with him when we went for moose. Like he came for the ride.
Yep.
But have you taken him? Like, has he been shooting grouse and shooting stuff?
Oh,
to date,
yeah. He's
or-
been shooting the gun out the range.
Yeah.
And then he would run the hounds with me. And then, I'd take him up behind the house and we'd go here or there when he can. But
Yeah.
he's so busy with sports, man. It's trying to
Yeah.
find the time to go out and do it. I try to drag him out as much as I can, man. But the big thing is, I think it's just the safety with using firearms.
Oh yeah,
Period.
totally.
I want to, and I guess for me, I don't really want to drive it down his throat too hard because I don't want
No.
to turn him off from it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I think you're right. Like every kid is going to have their I don't think there's a hard and fast rule where it's like, oh, he's 7, so he can do X. It's like, well, some kids are probably, they for some reason can grasp the whatever, and like other kids, it's like, for us it was 29. So
totally. You nailed it, man. I think
for
it's
me,
it's a maturity thing. And
Yeah.
you as a dad you're gonna know your kid the best, right?
Yeah, when it's right, and that's kind of
Totally.
like the whole story, right? Is you just know.
The last thing I would do is put him on an animal when he's never shot a gun and say, okay, let it rip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That'd be the worst case scenario.
I was gonna say our dads drilled it into us pretty early. I mean, we had the BB guns when we were, I don't know how old, and then worked our way up to a 22 and then a 410. But it becomes kind of second nature, especially because we were living out in the sticks like you are, Garrett. So there's more opportunities to handle those things and going up to the cabin and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's still drilled into my head from being a little kid.
Oh yeah, our dads didn't let us, horseplay or anything with weapons, and that it was very serious, very strict, as
Yeah.
it should be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am navigating it, but I'm doing it at my own pace.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kind of what we're going at.
that's the right.
And I know
way.
how me and you were, Mike, growing up. So it's I'm trying to give him the same dose.
Yeah.
Not too fast. Just be confident.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Nice.
But actually,
Nice.
what I want to do, because I've been doing a whole bunch of e-scouting, is take him out and do some pre-scouting, something that we've talked about, I don't know how many times, and I've never actually really done it pre-season. So I got a bunch of waypoints I need to load up on my InReach that I've plotted out, and I want to bring him up there and kind of look around and maybe do a little camping trip,
Nice.
get in the mountains, see what's living back there, right?
Nice.
I mean, I got to start somewhere, man. I say it every year. I got to get out and do some pre-scouting, and I never get around to
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, we always say that too. Hey, Mike,
Yeah,
like
I know,
just in the spirit of getting out.
Yeah, you know what? I
With a
think what
purpose.
now that we're in all this heat, I think this is the thing we overlook is how fucking hot
Yeah.
it is. And to go hiking right now, man, it's not even realistic or
Yeah.
enjoyable. It's brutal.
Well,
Yeah,
could
and
you
the
get
smoke,
out of the
yeah.
heat though? Like once you get up to 5,000 or
Well, I told you I went up to Little White.
Yeah.
That's pretty high up there. I mean, that's one of the highest peaks around in the valley here. And
still?
just scorching up there. And
Mm,
there's still a bit of snow, surprisingly, but cooking.
it was still cooking up there.
Oh yeah.
And I bought that new
Huh.
shelter, man. I haven't even used the thing yet either, too. I want to break that in.
Nice. I'm sure
So-
at some point it's got to cool down a little bit at least. So
Yeah.
I hope so. Because some of this fire season seems to last until September now. So like by the time, I don't even want to say it, but like sometimes they think about shutting the backcountry down, right? Like that's always the last trigger they pull.
Yeah.
But that seems to happen like pretty close to when hunting season's starting, because September can be pretty warm too. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
always
right.
just crossing my fingers that it doesn't extend into that month,
No, that's a good point. And it depends on what you're going out there for, too. Like if you're trying to glass across basins
Yeah.
and it's all smoke, what's the point? But if you're going into an area, maybe you're looking for wallows or rubs or something like that, maybe, you
Yeah.
can. But, if I
Yeah.
was looking for mountain goats or sheep or alpine muleys, and there's fires everywhere, it'd be pretty useless going into the Alpine.
Kind of scary too.
Yeah, there's that part of it too. Garrett, you guys pretty much like sopped in with smoke.
This morning it was pretty smoky, and then the winds changed. There's a whole pile of fires burning to the north of me.
Yeah, we have got a wedding in Nelson, and not on the long weekend here, so in 2 weeks from now. So I was kind of checking out the webcams there and stuff for Nelson, and it looked
there's
pretty
fires
rough
all around.
Yeah, but
there's like
Nelson is pretty rough. Yeah.
The interesting thing was they had a webcam for what the fuck's the ski hill there, Whitewater, and it looked crystal clear up there, which was kind of weird. So maybe that's the key, is to get up in the mountains,
stay up there,
get above it.
Bree and I were in Nelson last weekend. Actually, it's like the day before those fires started.
Oh, really?
We left, so we just snuck in there. But yeah, I mean, that's such a cool location, man. Like, we were there, I was like, I could definitely live here.
Yeah.
Good food, good coffee, good scenery, good hiking, good skiing. You know, they got it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good little spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get in the mountains if I can, if it's safe, and then maybe make a little camping trip. And if there's some summit lakes up there, we'll do a little fishing.
Cool.
Nice.
That's the other thing I've been doing more of, is taking the boys out going fishing.
Sweet. Where you been going?
Yeah. Top secret.
In the river, or you been doing like lakes?
Lakes.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
We keep that a secret.
Yeah. Some of those little lakes, you don't want a bunch of people showing up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, Bree and I were talking yesterday, and I was thinking, like, you know, James, kind of going back to the kids' conversation, but like, he's already getting, like, when we go camping now, it used to just be recreational camping. Like, we would go there, we would play at the beach all day, and we go back to the trailer. But now it's like, he's asking to go fishing all the time, or like go do something. And I'm sure, like, when we get to hunting, he'll be all over that too, right? Like, that will be what he'll want to do when we're out there. So I'm thinking, like, a camper would actually be a lot better than a trailer. And Bree's like, not into that, you know, like, that's confined living. So, but tight, I don't know. I mean, they do make pretty wicked campers these days. So I don't know. I'm kind of keeping it in the back pocket as an idea, because I feel like once James gets old enough, he'll be asking about that stuff. Like, what are we doing out there as far as activities, as opposed to like recreational camping, you know? And then you can go anywhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah. Do you guys have any? Have you guys been doing any e-scouting and picked out some spots you guys want to go check out? New spots?
Well, are we hunting together this year or what?
Are you guys coming with me into hell and back?
I'm always up for some torture, but yeah.
I know what's going through Kelly's head. You picked that place, man. What the hell? No.
Yeah. Well, I always say, like, why are we doing a horse hunt without any horses? It takes me a good, like, 2 days of hiking to figure that out. And then I lose my mind for a day, and then I'm good again. And then I love it. I talk about it for a year.
Where we're going, the horses can't get to you.
No.
We need climbing gear to get in there.
Crampons and ice axe.
Yeah. Rope, harness.
Yeah. Well, maybe string a horse, like, just pull them up there somehow.
Get a pulley set up.
What are you thinking, muley?
Yeah, mule deer and elk.
I said on the last episode I did that my goal for this year is just to see you guys get some 4-point muleys.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You say that every year, Mike. Why don't you jump on the bandwagon and shoot one with us?
Well, you guys,
He's already shot one.
Yeah, you're on the... Oh, yeah, okay. I got to rub it in.
Yeah, well, no, I just want to help you guys
get one. I think he wants to
one.
make some Euro mounts.
Well, actually, I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but...
yeah, I think your neighbors might be upset.
Yeah, do it on my deck here, spraying brains all over the sweets below me.
What's that smell?
You guys can do it at my house. I got a whole bunch of rotting heads all over the place.
Nice. No, Kelly, I think I'm going to just pay to have yours done.
Yeah, you know what? If any of us got one, I would pay to have your guys' done too. I'm only going to do that once.
Well, are you guys curious about what I got going on?
Yeah, man. Well, I think we should try and do something together.
Well, do you want to edit this section out? And I'll tell you right now.
Sure. Stand by. like it, Garrett.
Oh, you can be honest.
No, I'm in. You know me. I'm in.
Yeah, and you know what I'm thinking.
Fuck these guys. I hate these guys.
Yeah, Jesus
Why?
Christ.
Yeah. What's the matter with these guys?
Yeah.
So for this type of hunt, what are you thinking for shelter and that type of thing?
Well, I would love to run that floorless. I mean, you got that sweet Hilleberg, so I was thinking we could probably do we could probably do two, because that floorless shelter of mine, that 2-person weighs nothing.
Does it?
Yeah, it weighs like it's the size of a Nalgene bottle too.
Because that's the thing, man, is like I love the Hilleberg, but it just seems to take up so much more room in the pack. And I think that's the thing that hurts us all the time. It's like we've all got full backpacks. What do we do if we shoot something? Well, we got to hike in and out of here twice. So going lighter, I think, is the key. And is it like a true 2-man? It's not 3 guys couldn't fit in that, or?
Oh, the 3 of us come, then what I would do, depending on the time of the year we go, I would take the Kafaru and take the liner out of it.
Nice.
But that 2-person, we could easily, depending on the time of the year we go. I mean, if we go in early September or something like that, or whenever we can make it fly.
With the TP, how much does it weigh without the liner? And obviously we wouldn't need the stove.
Oh, here, now that you're talking, keep talking here, and I'll bring it up as you're talking.
Why wouldn't we need the liner?
Well, if it's still kind of summerish.
Oh, yeah, I see.
I don't think you'd have to worry about, I mean, you're always going to get condensation.
Yeah. Right.
But
it's not, it would like dry off pretty quick too if the temps.
Yeah, it would dry off quickly.
Interesting.
Because it is nice having the TP, especially something you can stand up in. And
oh, yeah.
If the stove's not there, then we've got all that room in the middle.
It weighs just over 1 pound, Mike.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
19.5 ounces. So what is that?
Oh, yeah. It's like just over 1 pound.
So we could run that. I mean, but if it was the 3 of us, I'd just bring the 8-man.
Yeah.
And then pull the liner out. It's lightweight.
No rattlesnakes either, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, no rattlesnakes.
That's always good. Fuck those things.
Man, I'd rather take grizzly bears over rattlesnakes.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like rattlesnakes.
Yeah, at least you can hear them coming.
No kidding.
Bears. Yeah. Cool. Well, that sounds good. Garrett, if you decide to go scouting at some point, let me know. It's easy enough for me to burn out of here if I got some notice.
Yeah.
Would be
ideal. Yeah, the cool thing is that area there, you wouldn't be pigeonholed into one spot. You got kind of
got some options.
If it's nothing there, you just come back out and go into another area, right?
Yeah.
And then I could ask my old man if I can use his ATV.
Oh, nice. I could bring mine.
Sorry, my dad and my mom, they both own that.
So
nice. Shout out to Jen.
Shout out to Jen. Yeah. I'm taking your ATV.
Is this like ATVable?
I think it would be to kind of get up to the trailhead.
Right. And then you hike I'm sure there might be elevation restrictions too, but you could get to like a point where you needed to and then hike from there kind of thing.
Sweet. Some of those have elevation restrictions. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I don't want to give out too much. We're trying to keep this as secret as we can. I know.
Yeah.
Very mysterious.
Yeah.
But
Vancouver Island.
Also,
I mean, whoops, gave it away. Cool. I like it.
You guys like it?
I dig it.
Yeah. Just got to figure out timing,
I thought you guys were going to hate it.
No.
I thought you guys were going to be like, hell no, man. I'm not going back into that crap hole.
Well, that is
the worst place ever.
Well, I don't want to say anything, but like we've had some good luck, you go where you get the animals. So
yeah,
there you go.
This is true.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if people want to hear this story, they can go listen to the podcast. But like, even then it was like 5 days of seeing nothing. So like, it doesn't matter where you go. That could happen anywhere.
Yeah.
But we're also returning with years of knowledge. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Maybe we were overlooking spots that were a lot better that we should have spent more time in.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Well, going to 7,000 feet in a snowstorm was probably not a good idea.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good goat hunt.
Oh, the goat were watching us. They were just watching us past them, going like, oh, look at these idiots.
Hey, Kelly, do you want to do some depressing shit in the middle here?
Sure. I was just going to raise a quick point. I read a story online about CWD, and it kind of recapped the fact that BC had found 2 deer in January. And then, we've seen the regulations where they're, I think it's requiring in certain areas that testing's done, and then encouraging in the rest of the province that it gets done. And it sounds like,
did they expand the area a little bit in the Kootenays?
well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought I read that they were expanding the area. But they also said that they were testing roadkill, and they hadn't found anything since, and targeted deer hunts as well. So I think there was like 50 kind of test hunts on deer, and they didn't find anything there either. So like what I'm gathering is they did find those 2 deer, but they haven't really found anything since with the roadkill and the test hunts. But then I thought, well, we haven't really had a deer season either. So I'm just curious to see kind of how this season goes, and with people bringing their kills in for testing and stuff like that, what we'll see, and just kind of keeping our fingers crossed that, there's nothing there, or if there is, it's like very rare and on a very limited kind of location basis. But after that scare I'm trying to look at it glass half full, but I think this season might tell a good part of the story once people start bringing their meat in. I mean, I don't think we're in an area that is mandatory unless it's changed recently, but I'll be bringing mine in anyway.
Yeah, it's a good piece
just
of
to test it,
Did you?
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe we talked about this, and I wish I had looked it up prior. But there was these 2 guys that both had dementia or something along those lines, and they kind of linked it to them eating deer that had chronic wasting disease. Not like 100% confirmed. I wish I had looked this up beforehand, but did you hear about that?
It's ringing a bell.
No,
I thought there was 2 guys that actually passed away though. Like
maybe they did. I can't remember, but anyways, some sort of like degenerative disease or something they got, and they were kind of linking it to these boys eating a lot of deer with CWD.
Yeah.
CW.
So, like to your point, I don't know if that was like proven, but I do seem to remember a story that they were.
Yeah, I don't think it was proven, but it seemed like there was a link there because
coincidence.
Both like hunting buddies ended up with the same whatever. Anyways, people can do their own reading on that, but I think Outdoor Life might have posted something about it, or can't remember where I saw it originally, but
scary in any case.
So anyways, good reason to get it tested just for your own sake.
Fuck, no kidding.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Especially no brainer. As for you in the Kootenays, Garrett, you better.
Yeah.
Kelly, do you know what
nasty.
What the process is, what you have to bring in to get it tested?
I've read it over in the regs, but I'd have to read it over again.
Like a chunk of brain or something, or
something to do with the head, I think. Like the Lord. I can't remember. I don't even want to say it. I want to read it right from the regs if I'm going to say it on the podcast. So your best people are listening, just go right to the regulations and find out what you need.
It's the testicles, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Just an eyeball.
Just send them in the mail.
Yeah.
An envelope.
No, go straight to the regs. Don't try to memorize it. Bring it with you.
Yeah, just read it every time.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I still don't believe that you guys want to come in there with me. Like that, I'm baffled. You guys really want to go hiking there?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to think about it. I'll get back.
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. How much cardio have you guys been doing?
Well, that's the problem. So like, I'm not in the same wavelength here. I'm like office man, So like, let's, I just want to look at Google Maps and like map it out and see where we're thinking about going here.
Okay. Nice.
But yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, I would love to just go hunting for muley, like dedicated muley hunt in areas where we know there's some good muleys.
Yep.
That's always the goal every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly, you need an exercise bike in your office at your desk.
I know.
Like an old school one.
You need that thing that, what was it? Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee had there, the thing that shocks you.
Just sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah. Get one of those.
I was doing pretty good there. Like I've got some Bowflex weights and Peloton and stuff in the basement.
You said you were
Nice,
doing some
but-
running. Have you been able to with the heat or?
No, and then it's like 42 degrees outside every day. So I kind of just,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know,
fair.
man. I find ways to like tweak myself in so many different, like never had to worry about it before. Now it's like every time I go camping, I like huck something in the truck and I'm like, you know, pulling something in my back or whatever. I got to start doing yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Advil. I take Advil.
I
every
can't even
morning.
take Advil. I can't take anti-inflammatories. I got to take Tylenol. It does nothing.
Really?
Yeah, it like gives me hives. Like I can go, like I'm never worried about cardio and stuff. Like I can hike. I never feel like out of shape. I always just feel like, you know, I've hurt my knee before and I can always kind of feel it and it just messes with my head. And then I always feel like if something like that happens and it's like, oh shit, now I just took the whole hunting party down, you know, like it's more of a mental thing where it's just hard to get over it.
Yeah.
But
No, I hear you.
yeah, I mean, you know, we've done a couple hunts though, and it's been fine. So I was like, you know, stoked about the last couple of years we did, and we did some pretty long, you know, multi-day things, and it was fine. But it's more about like, it's like whenever I hit this certain decline degree, it like comes back in like 5 minutes. Like, I don't know what the degree is, if it's 15, 20 degrees, 25 degrees, whatever it is. As soon as I hit that and I'm trying to hold my weight back, I can just feel the IT band like slowly swelling, you know? So it's just, that's kind of shitty.
Yeah. Go see Wardo.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is Wardo's background?
Physio, chiro. I think he's chiro, but I think he kind
Does
of
physio as
like
well, yeah.
works at both. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a hybrid
Yeah,
approach.
because I got something going on too with my foot. Like my foot is fucked.
What's
Yeah?
going on?
But I
My
just-
feet are fucked too. What's going on with yours?
I just muscle through it and just drag the thing.
Like
I don't care.
where? Like edge of foot or?
It's like up near my my toes there. It's like something to do with the nerve.
Mm.
Just get this. I don't know. It's like a cramp or something. in my foot. Weird.
Yeah.
I think I've got plantar fasciitis. Every morning I wake up, my feet are fucking sore. It
Like
goes
you gotta
away.
Step on a golf ball or something.
Yeah. It goes away
Listen to us.
within like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
but I'm just like limping out
We're
of
not
bed.
going
every
into these
morning.
mountains. It's not happening. My
So,
back's fucked, my legs
yeah, that's-
fucked.
Feet are
Garrett's shocked because he wasn't
Fuck.
thinking he was going to go in either.
fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I got to do this now.
I just want to hear what kind of pains you guys got. No,
Yeah.
and everything's on the table. It actually doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going up
hey,
there.
If we're all messed up, I'll go in there.
Yeah, we
I
all
just
got
don't want to be the
Fucking
only
legs are
one.
messed up.
Different
Yeah.
pains, so we'll just work around and figure it
Yeah.
out.
I think we should
Hobble our
just,
way up there.
we definitely got to rename this thing. It shouldn't be Rookie Hunter anymore. It should be like
No,
Crippled hunter.
Crippled Hunter. or
nobody would be
something.
able to track us in there. Our tracks would be doing a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah. Look at this guy who's going downhill and then he started walking
And he
This
sideways.
guy's
turned around and
dragging
came
his
back
leg.
up. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not motoring up there by any means. Not a chance.
Well, that's the other thing. I can motor up. I just can't motor down.
Well, I'm talking both ways, man. I'm not. Yeah.
No, that's why I think we need to just try to pack lighter. Carrying too much shit, way too much shit all the time.
Yeah.
Duplicates of things, and we really need to kind of collaborate on what we're bringing and
Oh God, yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
neat.
There's so much stuff I've taken out of my pack. I'm like, the fuck? I had a full tin of penitent in there. I was like, what?
4
I'm
pounds
that
of
like-
why
salt.
was I packing that around? And
What
that
is that?
salt?
Is that like diaper rash cream?
Yeah, I remember when we went sheep hunting, guys were like, "Ooh, you're gonna
Oh,
want
yeah.
this. You got to bring that from like the hip belt of your
Right.
backpack."
Oh
Right.
yeah,
I just
Yeah.
brought like they sell this little balm stuff. It's like pit stick, but it's like a little mini pit stick thing.
travel size.
Oh yeah,
It's like and it's like anti-friction. Like you can basically rub it on wherever, right? You don't want to
Nice.
share it, but
pass it around.
but yeah, you realize, you laugh about it, but it's not until you're out there for 10 days that you realize that's the most critical thing you could possibly have,
Oh yeah,
Like Mike, your pack, remember
was
when we were
fucked.
up north?
Yeah.
You just had like huge welts all over your back.
Yeah,
yeah. You could use the
from
penitent.
friction. Yeah.
yeah. You were carrying it. I didn't even know you had it.
Full tin. I think it's still full. It's in there.
Nice.
Yeah, just other random dumb stuff I
Yeah.
took out. Holy
No,
cow.
we definitely need to collaborate.
Yeah.
We don't need 3
See how much I
tripods
can
and-
survive off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rookie hunter. Let's Still a good name for us.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be tricky though with the three of us and that 2-person. I'm wondering.
I think the
I'd
teepee.
probably bring the kafar.
Yeah.
I'd bring the
How big is the bag for just the teepee?
Well, when you take the liner out, you can compress it down pretty small.
And then it's just the one pole for the middle, and then the pegs.
Yep.
Nice.
And then that thing you can stand up in, right? You bet you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know what it is. And depending on when you go, you can bring the stove or not. Which the stove is pretty badass.
It's nice.
It is nice, but now you're adding weight.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think we'd probably be fine without a fire outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget the fire.
Unless it's shitty.
There's probably going to be a fire ban on any house.
Probably
wouldn't be able to.
We'll bring up propane stove, gas fire pit.
Yeah.
Strap it to Kelly's back.
Yeah. The hot dog rotisserie.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it sounds pretty good to me.
Nice. Right on.
Cool. We know what our
that
injuries
totally
are.
hit me with a 180 there. I didn't think you guys were going to be down for that at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Kelly even said he was in.
I did.
Yeah, I heard it too.
We got to talk about timelines, like dates.
We'll figure that out.
Well, I'm going to go in there because this trail is, man, I don't want to talk about too much.
Yeah, Garrett, no, seriously.
You
let
guys
me know
should
when
go into it.
I'll meet you there. It's not
Yeah,
that far from
go
me.
for a pre-hike.
We can determine. Yeah, because that shit is important. I hate going into stuff when you have no idea what you're getting into.
Well, the cool thing is that I've got it all pinned. So, but you guys know how important that is, getting in there before and finding, you know what I mean?
Do you know somebody that's been in there recently? Or is this like 20-year knowledge?
This is, I'm going to say maybe 5-year knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah. No, just having a visual and be like, camp. We know where camp is. You know, It's X amount of kilometers.
Yep.
There's water.
There's water.
Yeah.
And there's a camp spot. I've marked the camp spot too.
Sweet. Yeah. Because as we know, water is important.
There is water. Yes.
Good.
Yeah. Some of the geography in this province doesn't lend itself to water all too well, but I think in that area you'd be fine.
And I think now that we're talking about more, we're not in a race to get to wherever we think we got to get to. It's basically once we get up on a little ways in there, it's just stop and glass.
Right.
And then glass your whole way in.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So Garrett, I'm assuming horses are going to be a next year thing.
Yeah, kind of, man. This whole horse journey is a tricky one, man.
Yeah.
There's so many things I do not have control of. And the biggest hurdle I'm going through right now is tack. I'm still waiting for this guy to build saddles. So
build saddles or ship?
No, build them. Who knows? Maybe he started building them. I know I gave him some money there in January. It took me over a year to get a hold of the guy. Yeah, it's been quite the journey, man. There's definitely been some frustrating parts behind it, but the horses are good. They're in good shape. They're healthy. That part I think I nailed.
Good.
It's just all the other unforeseen things.
Yeah, the stuff that's out of your control.
It's out of my control, man. I have,
Well, there's no sense rushing it. And like we were saying before, I think Kelly and I need to come and spend some time with them, man, before we do a trip.
Oh, yeah.
So
those horses would
equipment,
mess you up in a hurry.
Yeah.
For sure.
Equipment, materials, like what other challenges?
For the horses?
Yeah.
It's just getting those saddles on them, man, and getting them accustomed to riding, getting on. And they're pretty good horses. They're pretty mellow, but they're young still. They need experience, right? I need experience.
Yeah.
The biggest thing, man, is not to rush it, I think.
For
like
sure.
those things like I'm talking about, I don't have any control over. It just takes time. That's all.
Yeah.
And not to get too beat up or frustrated over it. That's why I didn't go out and buy a whole ton of them. Now I'm strapped to all these horses that are green.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get them up in the mountain. So when it comes, it comes. And when it's going to happen, then it's done.
Yeah.
It's going.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Should we do some whiskey and vinyl?
Let's do it. Who's up?
I can go. I don't have any whiskey, but I do have a Wyatt Rose Ranch water, which is my new favorite for the summer.
Nice.
1 gram of sugar.
Nice.
But I found this. I was never a big country fan growing up. Remember my dad listened to quite a bit, like Nitty Gritty Dirt Band and like, some good stuff back in the day. And then there's that whole 90s like country vibe thing that happened, which I was never really into. But Sturgill kind of got me into country, like anything that Sturgill plays. That was like the last, 5-7 years. But yeah, I found this kid, his name's Zach Top. He has an album out this year called Cold Beer and Country Music. And it's like a total throwback to that 90s country sound.
Oh, yeah.
Like Alan Jackson and Vince Gill and all those guys. He kind of has like a blend of, it's hard to find exactly what he sounds like. He almost sounds like all of them sometimes. But he rips the guitar too. And that's kind of what caught my attention, was like, this kid knows how to play the guitar. He's like 26.
Is that the dude you're sending me the videos of?
Yeah.
Yeah, he rips.
Yeah. He rips the guitar and he's got a good voice, man. He's like a total, it's like you're in the 90s again. But I don't know. I have like a soft spot for that sound now, because I think just listening to country a little more with Sturgill and like Coulter Wall and all these guys, you kind of just like edge closer to just a good country song comes on. I actually don't mind it anymore. So yeah, I've been listening to that album quite a bit. It's good.
Nice. Garrett, I think that segues into yours pretty good.
I'm not drinking whiskey right now. I'm drinking vodka.
You love that vodka, eh?
Oh, it's delicious. Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, a little vodka, and then I don't even know how to say this. The Passage. How do you pronounce how?
Oh, it's like a French.
Yeah. Johnny Blue Skies and Sturgill Simpson. Kelly, you sent us that text. I didn't even know he was putting out another album.
Yeah.
Yes. It's his alter ego, Johnny Blue Skies.
So then that's been playing nonstop.
Yeah.
And it grows on you, man. I mean, there's 2 songs there I listen over and over, but I'll run them through it all. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good album. Mint Tea is definitely one of my favorite, but One for the Road is a good one as well.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones. Like the first time I listened to that album, I was kind of like I get so excited when he comes out with something, and I put it on, and there's almost like a little bit of a dip. Like I put it on, and I'm like, I guess it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then like I listened to it once, I listened to it a second time, and then I'm like, oh yeah, actually this is like, I'm starting to understand what the heck he's trying to do here. And I'll listen to it again. I'm like, oh damn, this album's awesome.
Yeah.
But it takes a bit of time because he's not just trying to pump out tunes just for everyone's sake. Like he's actually trying to do it for himself. And it always has this, like, it's just a little bit alternative, like.
Yeah, man. I get like, I know, is he considered country? Yeah.
It's kind of like alternative country or something.
I like some of those songs, man. Like I get almost like the Allman Brother Pink Floyd vibe.
Yeah. Some of them.
Jamming out there.
I like that Jupiter Ferry one.
Yeah, that's good.
Have you listened to it, Mike?
Well, I listened to the first couple songs, and it wasn't really grabbing me, but it wasn't like the best environment to listen to them in, you know what I mean? But it's interesting what you said. It's one of those records you got to listen to a few times. So I want to like sit down and like just listen to it, get through the whole thing once and then do it a few more times. But yeah, the first couple tunes, they just weren't grabbing me, but I wasn't really fully paying attention either. So I'm like, I'm just going to turn this off and
listen to that One for the Road. Like I accidentally put it on. My truck's got a pretty good stereo system and the kids were in there and I had it cranked.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, what is this?
Yeah.
He's strumming that acoustic guitar there and it sounds unreal.
Nice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
The first song, I'll agree with you, Mike. Like that's Swamp of, is it Swamp of Love or Swamp of Music or something like that? But, or Swamp of Sadness is called.
Swamp of Sadness.
And it kind of like the title kind of says it all. Like it's not my favorite tune on it doesn't like grab you or I didn't think. But the rest of the album I thought was great. Cool.
I'll report back because I'm obviously a Sturgill fan and I want to like it. So
I kind of feel like the first song is like a base. All his albums have a storyline.
Yeah,
I think so. It's like everything means something,
Yeah,
intentional. Yeah.
Actually, now that you say that, it'd be good to bring some Sturgill back to these hunting grounds because that's where you guys first introduced me to Sturgill.
Nice.
Yeah, it's true. And he's playing at the Gorge in September.
Oh, I know when you told me.
I was gonna.
He's got to show up during hunting season.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man.
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, maybe he's going hunting after the show. Probably is.
Yeah. Mike, what do you got going on?
Nice. Well, I'm drinking Left Field cider. It's a pear dry cider. It's good. Just
Nice.
sweating my bag off. I was out walking the dog. I'm like, I need something refreshing. So that's what I got. It's all right.
Yeah.
Nothing special. I don't have this on vinyl, but I want to get it on vinyl. It's Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. You guys familiar?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's got a new record. It is called South of Year. And the tune I would check out is called Heartless. Actually, I'm looking at the number of plays. That seems to be everyone's favorite. It's got over 2.5 million plays on it already. Just came out a couple weeks ago. But yeah, great record. It would be a good one on vinyl for sure. And I saw him 2 summers ago in Vancouver at an outdoor stage. Fucking guy can sing. Like, his voice is good on the recordings, but in live, man, he's something else. So
Nice.
What type of music is it?
Like,
what genre?
I think you've heard it, Garrett. Like,
folky, but it's
it's
plays a
like
butterscotch.
it's got
Telecaster.
some
Nice.
soul in there.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there's even a little like
it's like a powerful voice, like
some of
Chris
it's kinda
Stapleton kind of.
bluesy a little bit, and some of it's almost like R&B. Like, there's a little bit of everything in there, you know what I mean? But
Oh, sweet.
lots of acoustic guitar and shit like that.
Nice. I'm gonna check this out.
His first single was that Son of a Bitch one, like 10 years ago or more.
Oh, I don't remember that. Well, anyways, nice. New music to check out.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, check out his older records too. They're all really good.
For sure I
Good
will.
shit.
He's got a powerful voice.
He travels with
Nice.
like the full band too. He's got horns and everything. So it's not like, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you go see someone and it's, where the fuck is the rest of the 12-piece band? There's only 4 of you. I want to hear the full thing, man. But yeah, he tours with all those guys. So
Nice.
pretty sweet.
Awesome.
Well, boys, anything else you want to add? We got to fire up the group text and start making some plans because
Yeah,
it's gonna
agreed.
be here before we know it. September's not that far away.
It's true.
Well, if you want, I'll just give you my because I paid for this thing. I'll just give you my login password for that Bovuk, or how do you pronounce it? You're gonna edit this out, right, Mike? Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Why don't I do that?
Yeah.
I'll just.
I mean, we still got to figure out, like, just get a sense of distance and elevation and campsites and
Oh, I'm
like
sure it's
timing and yeah. Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's like, 7,000 feet straight up.
No, it's like 6,800.
But yeah, it would be good to chat about it in a little more detail for sure.
Cool.
That's where
I think the
go.
first thing we got to do is make sure like our calendars overlap at a certain like a period of
Yeah.
time, right?
Let me know if you want to scout it. I'll meet you there.
Oh fuck! I'm definitely scouting it. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to find this thing.
Well, yeah, good chatting.
Yeah,
It's been
good
a
to see you
while.
boys. It
Yeah,
has
boys.
been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
We'll
kidding.
have to,
Sorry, there was a little delayed. I had to download the newest version of Google Chrome. That fucking threw a curveball at me hard. I got it.
All right, boys.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
There you go. Episode 162. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Quick reminder, Wild Sheep Foundation always appreciates your support. Please consider becoming a member. There's all kinds of membership options, as you know. I've said it many times. But they are an incredible organization. Even if you're not a sheep hunter, the work that the Wild Sheep Foundation does benefits all kinds of critters. If you think about all the habitat work and those types of things, it benefits a very wide circle of wild things and wild places. So please head over to wildsheepfoundation.org, consider becoming a member. And I think there's some exciting news coming up for Sheep Show. I know they're going to make an announcement soon, and you can get your tickets ahead of time. So I'll be back soon, I promise. I apologize for the wait. It's been busy. Excuses, but I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.